real savages, because that's my job.
And we make you laugh because that's our job
There we
here
go.
at the Real and Real Pod.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Hey!
Hey, my name is David, and I'm here with my co-host, Marcia.
Hey, yo.
So adorbs. Here on The Real and Real, we take a concept, a character from a movie, and we ask the question, what if it or they were in the real world? And we come up with 3 points each. Do you
But-
have to watch the movie to listen to the episode and enjoy it?
No.
No, you don't. To give you an example of how the show runs, basically we ask a question like, for instance, what if everyone slowly turned into cannibals? And we come up with points like maybe people implode. Don't understand that? Go listen to the last episode. Yeah. But Marcy, tell us what the question is for this episode.
Our question for this episode is, what if everyone had to go on a road trip with their enemy? And this is based off the movie Hostiles.
You have no idea what war does to a man. I hate him. I got a war bag of reasons to hate him.
So, are you looking forward to seeing it?
I was supposed to see it near the beginning of the year. I think it came out for Oscar season last year. So it came out in like two or three theaters or whatever. It does. Yeah, it's not that many.
That doesn't count. Yeah.
But I was supposed to see it, didn't get a chance to. Don't know why. I can't remember.
You probably were like, lazy
No,
day.
it was a reason why I didn't go see it. It was something. Either something popped up, like we had to record, and it was like I had to cut that, or something like that. But am I looking forward to it? Not
Maybe
really.
that was the one where you left your headphones.
Oh, yeah. For those who don't know, to go to a screening, how screenings works is that you go, you stand in line, you get there early, you stand in line, and then they let you into the movie for free. That's all you have to do. That's simple as that. Some people can't stand in line for some possible reason. It's a free movie. Calm down. But in that line, I have to have headphones. Otherwise, I have to hear the people around me. Sometimes they talk about nonsense. Sometimes a lot of times they talk about nonsense. And it's
Stupid nonsense.
yeah, when I say hoo. And when they're talking about movies, sometimes it bothers me. Like
bothers
sometimes I understand. Movies are subjective. You like what you like, I like what I like. Great. Some of those points,
You can't make points that are not valid for
Yeah.
a movie that had nothing to do with that.
yeah, some don't make sense. Like, I didn't like it, it was too slow. Well, it was about, death. So maybe they didn't want to make it fast.
Right. It didn't have enough action. It was her finding her mother.
Yeah, wasn't about that.
That wasn't it.
Wasn't that kind of movie. Wasn't that kind of movie. I don't know why. Didn't have enough.
It wasn't comedic enough. It was a horror film.
It was a horror film. What could be comedic? You don't know.
Well,
It's like, I didn't like it. Didn't make
they
me
didn't
laugh.
have enough ghosts. It's The Incredibles. What are you looking for?
You didn't make me laugh. Well, it was 12 Years a Slave. I don't think that's supposed to be comedic.
Well, it's 12 Years a Slave. So,
Yeah, I don't think that's supposed to be. It's like, well, I just thought some slaves going to say some jokes.
nah.
But yeah, no, I'm not like looking forward to seeing this movie. I think it's going to be acted very well in one of those westerns or whatever. But I'm just like, I know there's some great actors in it. I like
Like who?
this guy who I can't remember his name. Honestly,
So helpful.
I know it's not one of those names that usually pop into my head. But every time I see him, I'm like, I like you, guy. I'm not a big Christian Bale fan. He's the main person in this because I'm not a big. I didn't like him as Batman, even though everybody loves him as Batman. He's fine, but he was there because people like he was one of the best Batmans. I'm like, but in his Batmans, you mostly just talk about the Joker. So was he amazing?
I mean, it's pretty subjective.
Yeah. Personally, I think Ben Affleck's a better Bruce Wayne and a cooler Batman. He's just in bad movies. So you have a mediocre Batman to me in great movies and a really great Batman in bad movies or mediocre movies. Mostly just bad.
There you go.
But I enjoyed them still. But yeah, are you looking for this movie that you haven't even heard of, didn't even know anything about?
Nope, I didn't know about it until you gave me this point. And even then, I didn't look up the trailer. So I don't know. And now that you say it's a Western, I
think it's a Western.
I'm not really.
Into Westerns?
No.
Basically, the story is this guy who's...
I got stuck watching a lot of Little House on the Prairie and stuff like
me
that
too.
when I was younger because of my babysitter. She's like, this is what you watch. It's wholesome. And I was like,
This is what you watch, it's wholesome?
And
This
I was
is
like,
what you watch, it's wholesome.
can I watch Powerpuff Girls? No.
It's not wholesome.
It's not wholesome.
A man
And I'm like,
creates 3 women. It's freaky. It's not wholesome.
with talking monkeys.
With the talking monkey. Mojo Jojo.
Mojo
Not
Jojo.
wholesome.
And him. Oh, I loved him though.
Is that the one that had the higher voice than Elvis?
Hello,
Time for me to kill you. Like,
yes, when he got mad, he's like, listen. And you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Listen.
And Miss Bellum, who had just boobs and a, lower half body, basically no head.
And the mayor, who was
It was SpongeBob. But anyway, what were we discussing? Oh, okay. So the
I'm not
movie,
excited to
the plot basically is this colonel or general or somebody. He has to escort this Indian who he hates because I think the Indian did something to him in the past or shot him or
he
whatever.
said
He's
he
like,
kills the savages.
yeah, I killed the savages, which I'm like, oh, kind of harsh, but whatever. That's that time.
Pocahontas time, basically.
I think before then,
Well, no,
because they were near loving in Pocahontas, or maybe she just brought the love.
no.
Colors of the Wind brought the love. And that snitch.
Colors of the men. Anyway,
That's a nice. That's a nice one.
John Cozart, Paint. He did a What If Disney Characters Were Real. Listen to that.
I will listen, or is it a video?
It's a song.
Oh. But anywho, so yeah, that's the movie. Neither one of us is really looking forward to, but I think it
Yeah.
will be solid. Nice drama film.
Drama.
But yeah, so we will give you our 3 points after the break about what if you had to go on a road trip with your enemy.
See you soon.
See ya soon. Hey guys, it's me, David. First off, I want to say thanks for listening. Whether you're on iTunes, Google, SoundCloud, Podcast Addict, or anywhere else, we really appreciate it. If you'd like to support the show, we do have a Patreon where you can give $1 a month. You get a few extra audio treats, and it helps the show keep going. If you're a company who'd like us to advertise your product, or you're just a fan that wants to say hello, you can contact the show directly via email, realandrealpod@gmail.com. We also have a Twitter @realandrealpod. That's REELINREALPOD. Thanks for listening. You're the best, and enjoy the rest of the show. And we are back.
Hey!
Yes. And the question was, what if you had to go on a road trip with your enemy? Ladies first.
All right. So my first point is that introverts are forced to ride with random strangers.
What?
You look so confused. Introverts are forced to ride with random strangers.
But you have to ride with your enemy.
Right. But if they're an introverts really just have maybe 5 people they talk to. And even that's pushing.
So you're saying introverts don't have enemies?
Right. So because
Maybe
of
you
that.
should have clarified that. Because I'm like, this isn't a point, but it is a point. It's just confusingly worded.
Well, because introverts don't have enemies because they have such a small, close knit of people that they talk to on the regular.
So
and
don't have
even
any
then,
enemies in that? Mm-hmm.
Huh?
I was introverted and I had a couple enemies. No, I didn't.
You're a different person, though.
You don't know me. But, okay, so yeah, continue.
So
this.
they have to, since they don't talk to anyone but their small little group, and I know a few introverts, and them literally you have to widen out. And if they don't like you, they just stop talking and they go away and then never talk to you again. And you're like, oh, okay, cool. So because of that, they're now forced to ride with a random stranger for however long this road trip is.
An extrovert or just a random stranger?
A random stranger.
That cannot be a bad thing. What if everyone just becomes introverted? They'll bypass the system. We have to think of a worse thing. They have to ride with a random stranger, but the stranger stinks.
Oh, ew. Oh.
Yep, that's your fault for being an introvert. Would you rather ride with somebody you hate or a stinky person? I'm just saying. Bad breath who likes to talk.
The hot breath person. Turn it out, David. Turn it out. Hard Stop Lucas video, if you're wondering.
No one knows. I don't know. Anyway.
All right, so that's my first point. Introverts forced to ride with strangers who may or may not be smelly. Your first
They're
point,
smelly. Okay, my first point is that all cars would become bumper cars.
Huh? Why?
Because, and it can only go so fast. Because I feel like if you're in the car with someone you hate, and also the streets are
Padded.
transform into padded and stuff. Because I feel like if you're in the car with someone you hate, you might not care about your life. You might try to be like, you know what, I'm sick of this, and try to roll off the road or ram
fine.
into another car. Is that one of your points?
Yeah,
What
kind
is-
of. It's a piece of my point.
Okay, what is it? You want to go expound
No,
upon
go yours.
Okay. But I guess you could jump to that one next. But yeah, I think that they will, I don't care, and then just ram off the road. And I thought about a bunch of explosions. So I was like, okay, how do I lessen this? So yeah, just blowing up cars. So I was like, how do I lessen this? So bumper cars, there you go. They only go so fast. All you can do is bump into people. You can't hurt yourselves or anything. Most you'll get is whiplash. Not whiplash. What's it, like a neck ache or something?
Whiplash.
Okay,
'Cause you
sure.
hit it, it It whips
Why
your left.
nothing whipped me around? I just meant like, oh, it hurt my back or something, or my neck.
Yeah, whiplash.
You bumped me from the back. Does that count as whiplash? I didn't whip.
Yeah, your head goes.
No, just.
You just.
I just go, and my head just knocks back a little bit. Sure, I call it whiplash. Whiplash. What's your next point that's close to my points or
My
piece of your
point
point?
Is that murders will increase because of that. People just running off the road because they're like, I don't care anymore. I'm tired, and they just done. And then you also have it to where you've got like those people that those secret psychos that are
Secret psychos. What a nice. If that's not a blog or something, please make it one.
it probably
Secret
is.
psychos. That's after. I don't know how you spell that, but that's part of the blog like website. Secret psychos. How many is that? Don't worry about it.
Figure it out.
Figure it out. If you're a psycho, you would know. Obviously, it's
It's like 17. Hello. Anyway.
17. A lot. But continue.
Your boy's 17.
Saying it's quite a bit, but okay, continue.
So yeah, so they would drive up the road. You got the secret psychos that are like, I can't do this, and just like and like break your neck.
Okay, I didn't know what that
Or like
was.
or you've got those people that are like, I can't do this. I already hate this person as much as it is. I'm being sanctioned to go on this trip with them. Let me go ahead and spike one of their drinks
In the car?
and poison them.
In the car? Spike the drink in the car?
So it's like you're sanctioned, so you have to
Spike
go.
the drink in the car? Not like, what's that over there? What? Gotcha.
Yes. It's like, oh
I
my
would
gosh,
not
do
look
you see
at
that
all.
deer?
I hate
It's
you.
So, tuk, tuk, tuk.
I hate you. I'm not looking at me. Like, look at that deer. Who cares? I just want to get out of this car.
No, as in they're looking at it like you drive purposefully in a place where it's scenic, and so
Oh, the driver's poisoning someone.
Yes.
I thought you meant the passenger was poisoning.
either
you.
one, and the passenger could do it because it's like, hey, you want some food? Yeah, sure. All right, let me go get it for you. Keep the car running, and then as they
Oh,
go
no,
in
you're
there,
in the
they're
car
like,
this whole time. I assume that we're not stopping. Just go.
We'll drive through. Yeah, the driver can kill people. The
Interesting. We have an interesting
either
world here.
way, murders increase because they can't do it no more. So they're like, I'm done. I'm tired. I can't do this. So either, like you said, they're killing themselves. He's like, I value my life no more. I can't do this no more. Because I've got like 20 enemies and I hate them all. I can't do this. So they just drive off the road, or they poison the people, or you got the neck breakers, or the oh, look at that, shut up, and just like shank them.
They can't see what you just did.
Like they take, like they're driving, and it's like, oh my gosh, look at that, shut up, and then they just like take a knife and go stab, 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 stab.
Stab, 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 stab. Are they saying it out loud while they're doing it? Stab, 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 stab.
After the third one, they are.
So it's stab, 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 stab. Ah, that feels so good. Stab, stab, stab. Get to their grandma's house. What happened to my grandson? Oh my gosh. Savages came out of nowhere.
But why is it only on this side? I don't know.
I dodged them with my swift movements. Try me.
Then why are you covered in the blood? Shut up, Granny.
It splattered on me as they were killing them.
Why are your hands? I tried to stop the bleeding.
I tried to stop the bleeding. Didn't work. They had too many holes.
I only had one hand. I had to keep
I had to
driving.
keep driving. I could have pulled over, but I wanted to get here as fast as possible, post haste, and get you the body.
So you could mourn your son.
Yeah, there you go.
Your grandson.
I'll push him out the car. Here you go.
Enjoy. Deuces.
Deuces.
Deuces, Granny.
And then right away in peace.
What is your second point?
Deuces, granny. Okay, my second point is that car doors would have metal detectors implanted in them.
Eh? What?
Car doors would have metal detectors. So if you open the door, you're getting in, you're like, no, no, no. Take out your knife and gun or grenades.
ain't killing no one.
Nobody's kidding. If you're going to try to kill me, it's going to be by your hands alone, okay? None of this killing me with a gun or a knife thing or a grenade.
But what if somebody's
Or
like
C4.
sneaky? Well, C4 doesn't go off by a metal detector.
It does not. Well, it depends on if you put the piece in there, the
Right, but
charge.
they have plastic charges.
They do, but that's on you. You got to work that out. The point is, you can't get a gun.
That's what
I
I'm
got to
like, they
see you
got
set up the
plastic.
C4 first. Like, you're getting on my nerves. I'm like, oh no! And I jump out the door while you're setting that up. If I'm the driver, I definitely can't set up any C4.
Unless you have one of those self-driving cars.
That is true, but I feel like you really be looking at my hands by then. Like if I hate you, I'm looking at you the whole time, staring at you like you ain't killing me before I kill you.
I'm gonna kill you before you kill me. Where's my
Yep.
plastic knife?
Yep. Yeah, you got it right here. I know it cuts people's thumbs. I've heard it before. Gonna cut you up.
Nice.
But yeah, so like little metal detector in the door to like stop things from the bigger weapons from getting in. So that's what I'll say like that. Now plastic, you got to deal with that on your own. I can't do anything about that. You gotta work that out. Maybe pat them down before you get in. I don't know.
Maybe police are doing that. It's like, all right, so it's your turn.
To be a road trip.
Let's go.
Road trip time. Let me pat you down first.
Pat down. What is this? I have a prosthesis. Oh, you can't take it.
Liar.
You'll just be one armless. So
It's like beep beep beep. What's that noise? I have a metal hip. Liar. Take out your hip.
No.
That'd be mean. Anyway, what's your next point?
So my last point is that each trip is dependent on how many enemies you have. The length of each trip is dependent on how many enemies you have.
Because I gotta fit them all in.
Yes, and you still have to work and do like
I
a
didn't
job.
think about work.
You still have a job. You still have a
We
family.
might have to double up, put three of
You
my
still
enemies in
got
one car.
life.
With 3 of my enemies in one car, you gotta.
If you've got one enemy, you gonna take a whole 2 week
We got
trip.
a van. Now you gotta get in here. You just gotta get them
What
4
if they're
by
all
4.
friends and you're just enemies to them all, but they're all friends? That would
Then they just
suck.
kill me, I guess.
Like
We
one
can get rid
person
of
in
them.
there. Like what if it's like there's 6 people in there and like you're cool with one guy, that one guy is cool with 3 of the guys, and then everyone else just hates everyone else. Oh, that'd be so confusing. Because then it wouldn't really be like an enemy because you're driving with that one friend. And then that friend has their enemy who also has a friend.
Oh, do they have to bring their enemies along?
See,
with
that's
them
why
when
I'm
they're
saying it depends on how many enemies you have.
No, okay, so I'm trying to double up, right? Okay. Okay. But then they have ballet one weekend, they can't make their weekend of traveling. They have to do it on my weekend, but my weekend is so they couldn't do their own enemy drive. So like, okay, I gotta bring my enemy. But they're like, oh, okay, but I'm busy too. So it could be enemy friend, enemy friend, enemy friend. I could bond with the other enemy, maybe, possibly. Who knows?
Yeah. No.
No.
It's sanctioned. That's the point. You have like, okay, so let's say you yourself, David, you have 3 enemies.
Oh my.
Let's just say,
I think I only have none.
no, you cut them off before they get
That
to
is
that
true.
point.
That is true. I do cut
You're
people
like,
off.
You're getting weird.
Yep. You're getting weird. You're getting annoying.
You're saying things that I had to.
Bye.
Deuces.
Yep. Bye. Can't do it. Can't do
Yeah,
it.
I've learned this in this past one. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Girl who likes everything.
Yeah, girl who likes everything. It was just like,
Bye.
this is,
Can't do it. Can't do it.
and then you voiced your thing, and it was like, all right, cool, bye.
Yep. Yep.
Before they became an enemy, because you're like, I have no energy for you.
Nope.
I'm done.
Takes too much.
Bye.
Yep.
So, oh yeah, you wouldn't have enemies then.
Nope. Unless they hate me for not.
But then you'd be in the
cutting,
introvert
for cutting
category.
them off. Would I though? Would I? Because I'm not an introvert.
No, but well, yeah, you are.
No, I
You
have
don't
to-
like dealing with people.
That doesn't make you an introvert.
No, it doesn't. It really doesn't.
No, I
You're
can
more
just
of an
because I
ambivert.
could like dealing with people, but I'm like shy or something.
So you're more of an omnivert. Anyway, so let's just say you had 3 enemies. And so your 3 enemies, and they just have you as an enemy, right? That each 3 of them. So you have your 3 enemies, and you like the government blocks, oh, not the government, but you like,
Government, I'll go with that.
yeah, the government. The government blocks out a week every other month.
Oh my.
It's like, all right, so January, David, you're going to ride with Jim. I know you guys don't like each other. Here you go.
Why is my enemy a guy?
I'm not done.
Saying, girl who likes everything will be counted as one.
I know.
She's in there.
She's the next one.
And she's first.
And then Pam. So we got Jim as your first one. Then like 2 months go by and it's like,
Are
all right,
they
Pam.
all just members of the office?
Yes. 'Cause I was gonna say Dwight, and I was like, nah, that'd be too obvious.
Well, Jim and Pam were.
Yeah, that was another one. But you said girl, and I was gonna have Angela be the last one.
Hate Angela.
Exactly.
She sucks.
Oh God, she would hate you. My cats. I have to bring my cat. No cats.
What was that episode where it was like a fire and she's like, escape! And she threw it in the
Dropped right
and
back
dropped
down.
right back
She was like, Oscar, take the cat. I can't take him. He only weighs 5 pounds. Whoa. And then she's like, go, Scruffy, go. And then poof. Ah!
So I am in the car with Jim and Pam.
No, not at the same time.
Oh, different times.
Yeah, so January you ride with
And
Jim.
I talk about apparently their marriage.
No, they're not married. Oh, fine, Jim and Angela. Jim, Angela, and then Andy.
He's fine.
But he's your enemy.
Oh, he did punch a wall, I guess.
He did.
I like that wall. But anyway, continue. So I'm in the car with one of them.
So you're in the car with your first enemy in
Mm-hmm.
January.
Yep.
And so you go through that, and they're like, okay, so you have 3 enemies. You get 3 days for each enemy.
Okay.
There you go. Ooh, yeah. So 3 days. No, the lower enemies you have, the more time you have to spend with them. So you have
Okay.
3, so you got to spend a week with them. A week with each one. If you had like 12, you got to spend
week
like 2
road
days.
trip?
Yes.
Wow.
You're going from here to California.
And back?
No, you pick up your next. Oh no,
I don't think it takes a week to drive to California.
it doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta
that's,
sleep.
I guess so, but still. Are we taking pictures on the way? Like stopping at famous sites? Like,
Yes, it's required because you have to work things out.
No, I didn't think anybody was working things out. We just hate each other all the way there.
All right, you know what? That's it. That's my point.
Okay, cool.
You're sanctioned to take trips that, depending on how many enemies you have, depends on how long you go.
Got it. I like that. Okay, my last point is that everyone would eventually go deaf.
You know, sign language arguments are very, very,
But I'm driving. I can't
very
do all that.
bad. Oh, yes, you can. I've seen it.
Shame on you. But anyway, everyone would eventually. Well, everyone's not learning sign language. I'm not going to learn sign language. Trust me.
You just gonna be that deaf mute person?
Why am I mute?
Well, no one can hear you,
But I can still talk.
so you're just gonna be.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone doesn't go
And they're
deaf
just
at the
gonna be
same.
seeing your mouth just go.
Yeah, I'm sure deaf doesn't happen at the same time. I mean, everyone doesn't go deaf at the same time. But I think the reason people go deaf is because eventually you're like, oh, you're getting on my nerves. I'm going to play some music to drown you out. And we play music super loud. And then we're just pressing buttons like, I don't like that song. I like that song. And it's like
Wouldn't
loud.
the radio break before?
Oh, no, I just thought we had like Spotify or something.
Yes.
Or
We just stream
Bluetooth.
through the radio. So,
My
it would-
Bluetooth. Why would it break?
because you're streaming it through the car radio, so you can like press the buttons and
Well, I have the
function
buttons on my steering wheel. I just press next or down or whatever.
Right, but then they have the radio buttons because they're
what if
controlling
it's
the radio
touchscreen?
buttons. Same thing. You
Why
gotta
would it
break the
break?
screen.
How are you pressing?
It's like, no, I don't like this song. Click. Oh no, I wanted that song. Meh. No, I wanted this song. Meh. And then it just goes back and forth. And then finally you hear bloop, and then it goes took, and you're like, oh no, your fingers through my screen.
Wouldn't you be bleeding?
I don't know.
What are you pressing? I feel like you broke a bone during this.
Possibly. I don't know. There you go.
Okay.
So everyone's
deaf.
going deaf
Yep.
because they're overpowering each other with music.
Yes.
What if you guys realize that, oh my God, we have the same sound, taste in music?
Then we would play it louder, as in to keep the peace.
But then wouldn't you not become enemies anymore?
Small thing.
Oh my God! Oh, the buttons!
It's the first thing. It's the first thing that popped in my head. I don't know why. I don't even listen to that song like that. I don't know why.
You thought of a
This is the
loud,
most yelling
annoying
at a
song.
loud
You
song.
thought of a loud, annoying song. The song that made fun
That's
of all the other
exactly
boy
what I
bands.
thought of. I assume my mind was thinking of like teenage movies where it's like in high school or whatever. And they seem like they play that song all the time in college movies or whatever. All the
You've watched a lot of Bring It On.
Yeah. Or Accepted or whatever the movie was.
Yeah, those.
So American Pie.
I have never seen that. Is that the one where he does the pie?
He does the pie? You mean he has sexual relations with the pie?
Yes.
Yes, I've never seen them either.
Okay.
Either.
I just seen that piece.
I haven't seen any of it. I just know that was a part in the movie. Anyway, what are your points?
My 3 points are introverts are forced to drive with random strangers.
Gotcha.
Murders will increase.
Gotcha.
Huh?
Gotcha.
Oh, I thought you said got to. I'm like, what to? What?
Yeah, they gotta increase.
And then how long your trip is depends on how many enemies you have.
Amy Trip, yeah, got it. My 3 points are all calls.
Announcer voice.
Yes, and you are the winner of a brand new car freshener.
So you're 3 points.
Okay, my 3 points. All cars will become bumper cars. Car doors will have metal detectors inside. Everyone will go deaf. And that's the show. Marta said, tell them where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram at Marcy_11.9. And where can they find you, sir?
You can find me on Twitter at a Clark Kent type. Shout out to the stash. If you go see this movie, I hope you enjoy it, or not enjoy it. Whatever, it's up to you. But
Let us know what you thought of
let
it.
us know what you thought. Hit us up on the Twitter and the grams and the whatnot.
We even got an
emails.
email, man.
We got all that too, guys. But hope you have a great day. Hope you enjoyed the episode. See you next week.
Don't ride with your haters.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
Please don't. We don't need death.
Might get up in the
There's no
comments.
bumper cars as of right now.
Yeah, no. Don't do that. Unless you have a Tesla. No, because then y'all could hurt each other.
Yeah.
I really want a Tesla.
They're pretty.
They're so pretty.
Yes. Bye.
Adios.